Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa, herzlich willkommen. So, update on Rivian guys. We had yesterday here a very nice pump, plus 13%. The closing price was $12.03. And yeah, I give you here the updated chart. I am not surprised, I can say that from the beginning. I am not surprised by this price action, so I give you now all the updated price levels here based on the chart, and this is of course not financial advice. Yeah, guys, the market is super bullish. Everything is pumping. We're getting all-time highs every day. It doesn't matter if you check crypto or stocks, everything is just going crazy. We have a lot of short squeeze here, guys. And Rivian is, in my opinion, of course, a short squeeze candidate, but I think something will happen before we see here the big short squeeze. So I will now show you my chart drawings here that you understand what I mean by that. We had, by the way, here a gap up yesterday. So the price gapped up here from $10.87 to $13.09. And when we have these kind of orange gaps here, guys, the so-called down gaps, that means sooner or later the price has to come back down. So no reason to FOMO in. This is necessary here by the algos. You can see we had the same situation here. That doesn't mean that we cannot continue to squeeze right now. I just want to tell you that we have to come back sooner or later back to $10.87. And when I say we have to, that means the chance is about 90%. So the big question, guys, yeah, do we see now here a short squeeze, yes or no? I mean, nobody can see the future, but I show you my drawings. If you didn't see my previous video here from Rivian, guys, that was here by the beginning of October, more than 1 month ago, I already had this drawing here. I never change my charts. You can see the previous video here was this day, 9th of October. I released that, and that has been already my drawing 1 month ago, what I expect to happen here. And yeah, more or less, it's not, of course, we are not completed yet. Of course, we had here very nice volume yesterday, 119 million. That means the chance that we continue to squeeze is very high. But I expected exactly this here because the buying liquidity zone here for Rivian is $9.96. You can see how we find here support at $9.96. And every time when we break this price level here, the chance for a squeeze or at least a technical pump is very high. I expected the price to go exactly in this green box. As I said, please rewatch just the previous video. You will see that nothing changed here in my chart. And $12.55 to $13.65 is the algo zone where usually, and this is important now, where usually the bulls are waiting. So what we saw yesterday, we pumped with very high volume in this liquidity zone, but had a rejection here. So you can see how we have a candle wick build it up here as soon as we touch this liquidity zone where usually the bulls are waiting. But yeah, my prediction is, guys, that maybe the pain is not big enough for Rivian yet. When we see at the indicators here, that was a beautiful RSI setup here. Very good for a buy-in liquidity zone here, or for an opportunity to buy in. And you can see that since we hit here my price level from $9.96, even with a very small shakeout for 1 day, this is what I always tell my members, yeah, when we have here some kind of shakeouts, they should not last longer than 1 or 2 days. We had one shakeout here, then we had the squeeze, we had one shakeout here, then we had the squeeze, and you can see since then Rivian pumped 39%, yeah, almost 39%, yeah. So, but the problem is that we now left here an open gap, and the EMA 200 day line here, this is this line here in the chart, is a very strong resistance for Rivian. That doesn't mean that we cannot squeeze higher, but in my opinion, everything here between $13.22 and $15.66 is the zone where we need a lot of volume to break those price levels. So if we would squeeze back to $15.66, I honestly would expect a rejection. If we don't get rejected here, guys, yeah, if we pump over $15.66 with volume and can close here with a green candle body over this price range, then yeah, for sure we have here a very good setup to see a short squeeze for Rivian. This is the volume what we need. This is still not enough. We need much more volume than this, but everything over 100 million is already really good. The bearish market makers will have some problems to control the price when we have that high volume, guys. Yeah. Guys, I said we have a lot of short squeezes in the market. I mean, 38-39% profit is very good, but I'm aiming here for bigger targets. Yeah, the main purpose is, of course, to educate you in trading, but I always release here my finest selection of short squeeze stocks, which I call the hot stocks, guys. So every Sunday I release those videos here And when you see these videos, the tickers which I include in these videos here is my personal finest selection of short squeeze stocks. And that means when I release those videos on Sunday that I expect those tickers to squeeze in the very few next trading days. There is of course no guarantee, but we had again 2 squeezes yesterday, again for my hot stocks. Yesterday we had a 173% short squeeze. As I said, the release was Sunday. Then you can see 3 days later on Wednesday, we had here a 173% short squeeze. Biggest squeezes which I had here in October was this one here. We had an 854% squeeze. This is just, of course, one stock. We had a lot of squeezes in October, but this was the biggest one. And the biggest one in September was even higher. We had here 1400% after my video release, guys. Yeah, as I said, there is no guarantee, but there is a lot of potential in the market. And if you know how to trade short squeeze stocks, and if you know how to spot the liquidity zones and everything, guys, then it is very, very possible to make here some profits in the market. So if you want to join here our trading community, guys, if you want to get access to my so-called hot stocks, then you can join in here our full package membership on Patreon. This is the most popular membership which I have, where every day new members joining in, guys. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or advanced trader, everybody is welcome, guys. And when you click here the info icon in the corner, you can get access to my Patreon member link, guys. The benefits are here. You can just pause the video if you want to read that by yourself. As I said, guys, very, very fast growing community, and everybody is welcome to join in. Yo, game plan, guys, for Rivian. So how to trade this ticker right now. So first, most important thing, would I FOMO in and would I buy in Rivian right now? No, absolutely not, guys. I hate to FOMO in. I released my video here by the beginning of October, and the reason was because we traded here at my predicted price level at $9.96. This is the zone where I personally buy my shares. This is not financial advice, but this is what I'm waiting for. The market makers always leave us some hidden signals in the chart, guys. We know that $15.66 is a very strong resistance. Again, that doesn't mean that we cannot squeeze higher, but expect here that we get here a huge rejection, or that we need a lot of buying volume to break this price level. And I mentioned that also in my previous videos. We have here a short squeeze potential to see here $23 and higher for Rivian. This is technically possible, and of course, when we break this price level here, even higher short squeezes are possible. We have a lot of open gaps here in the chart, $23, $32, and so on. This is possible as long as Rivian does not dilute the stock. This is very important. However, the market has to cool off sooner or later, guys. We have still a very high chance to see here big short squeezes in November and December. Then at some point the market will turn around. I don't expect that we just continue with a bull market the whole year 2025. It is possible, but I don't expect that. The market is overheated already, and I think we will see a huge correction incoming in the next weeks. I will of course announce it here on my channel when this happens. And yeah, this is why I still focus on this trading pattern here for Rivian, guys. I think no doubt we will touch here the EMA 200 day line at 13.24, maybe come a little bit higher. I latest expect here rejection at $15.66, and then unfortunately it is possible that we see lower lows incoming here, or at least a lower low than $9.96. This is still my trading strategy. Don't forget, at least $10.87 is the price level where we have to come back down. If we of course continue here to build higher lows, guys, yeah, you can see we have here the low, then here the next low. If we just continue to build higher lows, that would be very, very good. But then also it is very important that we squeeze over $18.86, that we start to create also higher highs. Otherwise, this is a very bearish pattern, guys, and that means that we will break down to the downside here in future. Yo, guys, this was my quick and dirty update here on Rivian. If you want to copy the price levels here from my chart, as I just said, $9.96, $15.66 is most important. The normally bullish liquidity zone is here between $13.65 and $12.55, guys. If you want to copy the price levels, this program here, what you see, is called TradingView. I use that for all my videos and for all my trades, guys. And if you want to learn trading, if you want to understand how the algos works, I can just recommend that program. I am of course not sponsored by TradingView, but I can offer you here a discount link. When you click the info icon here in the corner, you get access to my $15 discount link, and I always recommend the premium tier. This is good for beginners and advanced traders. Guys, that was my update here on Rivian. I hope you like this video. If you don't want to miss any updates or also the updates on my other short squeeze stocks, yeah, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I would really appreciate that. I thank you for your time and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute, viel Erfolg mit Rivian und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.